Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Orchard Park. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, out! 13. 180!
And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. A gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
With the shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First down team at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll throw to begin with Shuck. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Shuck. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. That is caught. Finding Higgins. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, set, go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 31, here is 2nd and 9. Higgins sent in motion. Chuck to throw on 2nd down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I think it's going to be his last.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Bills 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a
Their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
Hey, hey. 180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
It is 3rd and long.
180. Sit up, sit up.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down coming up. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, it's Shuck. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Chuck. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Trying to start on the ground, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 19.
To the air one more time with Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Third and long.
Hey, middle.
Design run here with Jackson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Go. No, we changed it. Shut up.
From the gun, Jackson. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Buffalo. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Throwing is shot. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on second down, shot. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to... out of bounds, but up past the 35.
15 yards.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Here is Shuck on first and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from 40 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Take over 1st and 10. The 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Now Jackson on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
That's a 49-yard line.
To the air is shut. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shot. He'll get this out to his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Third and inches.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If he needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Shut. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Shut. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. Cowboys move out to a 24-10 lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 47.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. On first down, Shot. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5.
Chuck to throw on second down. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's got it inside the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Chuck going to throw it on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
15 at the 30-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. They'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Now, Jackson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. To throw is Jackson. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. Whoa! The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and goal for Jackson. And he'll take this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
Bills 17. Tyler Luke set to kick
Now,
off.
after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. return, it's Mitchell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is shot. Right side, and is hauled in by Warren. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's a run up the gut. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Chuck. He's got a receiver, and that's Lang. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Gain of 27 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. To the air, a shot. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Shot. Hey, get up.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah. 13. No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Gain of 17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You are X.
Now Jackson. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Middle. Hey, Alpha, slide. You. Hey. Sit up. What are they? Sit up.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on
second down. Jackson.
second and 6.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Fourth down. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
A return coming from the 14th. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hey, middle.
One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance. And it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,